King and Queen lead nation in 2-minute silence to mark 80 years since VJ Day. Staffordshire, UK. The nation fell silent today as Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla stood among Second World War veterans to lead a poignant 2-minute silence at the National Memorial Arboretum, marking the 80th anniversary of victory over Japan VJ Day, a national tribute to the Far East Campaign. The commemoration, held in partnership with the Royal British Legion, paid homage to the millions who served and many who sacrificed their lives in the final weeks of the Second World War across the Far East. Among those honored were Burma Star recipients, British Indian Army veterans, former prisoners of war, and veterans of the battles of Kohima and Imphal. Their Majesties were joined by Prime Minister Keir Starmer, members of Parliament, the Japanese ambassador, and representatives from Commonwealth nations. A ceremonial guard of honor was formed by 400 members of the armed forces, with solemn music provided by military bands. Commemorative moments. At noon, the royal couple led the entire nation in a 2-minute silence, a moment of shared reflection broadcast live on BBC One. Following the silence, spectators looked skyward as the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight executed an aerial tribute featuring historic aircraft the Dakota, Hurricane, and Spitfire soaring above the Arboretum, a speech reflecting unity and sacrifice. Earlier in the day, a recorded address by King Charles echoed the wartime broadcast of his grandfather, George VI. He reflected on the suffering of prisoners of war and civilians in occupied territories, emphasizing that the cost of war transcends battlefields. The greatest weapons of all are not the arms you bear, but the arms you link, he asserted, urging unity across faiths and cultures. His message paid tribute to the enduring example set by those who served. Evening illuminations across the UK. As evening fell, landmarks across the UK were bathed in light to honor VJ Day. Iconic structures including Buckingham Palace, the Houses of Parliament, the Tower of London, and others were illuminated. The tribute extended far beyond, featuring sites like the Shard, Cardiff Castle, Gateshead Millennium Bridge, the Cenotaph, and White Cliffs of Dover, among many others. Wider commemorations and royal engagement. Commemoration events began earlier in the week with a wreath-laying ceremony at the Memorial Gates in London, followed by a reception at Downing Street for veterans hosted by the Prime Minister and Lady Starmer. Meanwhile, members of the royal family joined in the remembrance. The Prince and Princess of Wales, on a summer break, released an emotional message paying loving tribute to the bravery of British and Commonwealth troops in the Asia-Pacific theater, closing with "Lest We Forget." WNC.